Welcome to English Talent 888 channel. Word of the day 3. Toady words. 1. Boondoggle. 2. Harrow. 3. Rancid. 4. Euphemism. 5. Accolade. Word 1. Boondoggle. Definition. Unnecessary or wasteful project or activity. An unnecessary and expensive piece of work, especially one that is paid for by the public. Synonyms for boondoggle, and picture examples for your better understanding. Pause the video if you require more time. Examples of boondoggle in a sentence. Critics say the dam is a complete boondoggle, over budget, behind schedule, and unnecessary. The project is a complete boondoggle, over budget, behind schedule, and unnecessary. The senator called the new highways proposal a fraud and a boondoggle that the taxpayer should not tolerate. Recent examples on the web. And time after time Californians have fought against these boondoggle projects and won. Where Philbrick sees opportunity, critics see a boondoggle. The Pac-12 networks proved to be a boondoggle, and as other conferences cashed in via mega television contracts, Pac-12 schools cashed considerably smaller checks and fell further behind. Word 2. Harrow. Definition. To use a large piece of equipment that is pulled behind a tractor to break the earth into small pieces ready for planting. Synonyms for harrow, and picture examples for your better understanding. Pause the video if you require more time. Examples of harrow in a sentence. Improvements in the plow, harrow and roller were introduced, adapting those implements to different soils and purposes. This means that these laborers used human energy to harrow their plots. The crop requires land to be harrowed and drilled in July. Word 3. Rancid. Definition. Having an unpleasant smell or taste, usually from chemical change or decomposition. Tasting or smelling unpleasant because it is not fresh, of food containing a fat such as butter or oil. Synonyms for rancid, and picture examples for your better understanding. Pause the video if you require more time. Examples of rancid in a sentence. Some foods become rancid quickly. An unscrupulous food vendor who's as rancid as the meat that he serves. Although to be honest it's a fairly rancid plot, it is at least familiar and your mood is calm. Recent examples on the web. Certain oils can become rancid if exposed to light, heat and oxygen. My car is starting to smell like rancid fat dipped in Mrs. Butterworth's. Laborers at Chattahoochee Brick were subject to inhumane conditions, including being beaten and fed rancid food, and some died there, Blackman reported. Word 4. Euphemism. Definition. The substitution of a mild, indirect, or vague expression for one thought to be offensive, harsh, or blunt. The expression so substituted. Example, to pass away, is a euphemism for to die. Synonyms for euphemism, and picture examples for your better understanding. Pause the video if you require more time. Examples of euphemism in a sentence. In like manner, sleep came to be used as a euphemism for death. Senior citizen is a euphemism for old person. It appears that we have a new euphemism, feeling a bit tired. Recent examples on the web. Industry held a nationwide contest years ago and decided to call it biosolids, a euphemism that beat out black gold, geoslime and humanure. But nearly 2 years later, Wayfair remains a euphemism on far-right message boards. It's an aging code, and a euphemism, meaningless to those who don't already get it. Word 5. Accolade. Definition. To praise or honor. An expression of approval, praise. Words of praise. Synonyms for accolade, and picture examples for your better understanding. Pause the video if you require more time. Examples of accolade in a sentence. It was the biggest accolade in the industry. Her approval was the highest accolade he could receive. There is no higher accolade at this school than an honorary degree. Recent examples on the web. This is a remarkable, thought-provoking film that earned Best Picture at the 92nd Academy Awards, the first non-English film to win the accolade. The latest accolade for Chandler is being named an Associated Press Preseason All-American, announced Monday afternoon. For girls, hooking up with a good male debater was widely considered an accolade, a way of sharing in his power.